Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Taco Bites, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 561. Whew, East Denver, day 9 is in the books. How are you doing? How are you ending your night? Um, it has been a crazy day from everything that's been going on. If you've seen it, been there. Um, I actually had to fly out of town for a day for a wedding, and I'll be back tomorrow, heading to the airport in about an hour or two, and flying back in for the final day of East Denver. And I'm just super pumped with what I've seen on the timeline. So want to thank everyone that's been putting stuff out. Huge shout out to East Denver. Ginzo Media has been doing a great job. All the other people that have been putting out content or just posting, like people say they're not content creators, but they're writing about what's happening around them. That makes them a content writer. Who would have thought? But there's just so many cool things happening, and I'm super excited to see what's been going on. But um, keep freaking building. If you have not seen John Deaton running for Senate in Massachusetts against Elizabeth Warren, as well as Caitlin Long's talk today with RFK, Bobby Kennedy, or Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And just as you saw in the post, politics crypto and politics will be a main issue. It will be, for some people, it will be a one decision vote. Are they pro crypto or not? And so how the seriousness of it is just crazy. And so super excited of where this is going. And so for those that it doesn't matter, I know you're just here for the vibes, but it does matter. And there is a ton of resources out there for you to understand. Since we were talking about John Deaton, Crypto Law has an amazing page where if you put in your address or just your zip code, it will show you your representatives for your area if you're in the United States, and it will allow you to send a one-click letter to your local politicians asking for support of crypto in some way, shape, or form. And so be an advocate. Let your local representatives know that their constituents, aka you, are pro crypto. And just it's an amazing way to get the word out. It is a tried and true method of letting you think you're. I'm not going to talk about vote, but your voice matters. And so your voice matters to your local politicians, especially if you're consistent. One of the great things about blockchain, I don't know how many times I said this tonight. Why did I get into blockchain? Consistency and transparency. So on you, being transparent of what you want, of what you are voicing, being consistent in letting others know that that's what you support. Now, we say politicians are representatives of the people, so you are one of those people. Let them know. There's other awesome organizations that allow that to happen as well, like Stand With Crypto. Originally, it was started under Coinbase, but now it's gone under its own banner, and it does the same exact thing at a federal level. Who your representatives or delegates are, as well as local. So there is a great way for you to do that. Now, if you are not in the United States and listening to this, you have the same options locally in where you are to let your politicians know, your representatives know that the support for crypto that you have. Now, I'm not saying it's going to swing or change a vote, but if enough people say something, it means something. That's all I have to say. I'm just amazed by huge shout out to all of East Denver for the hackathon has been amazing. The builders that have been building some cool stuff. Really excited with some of the Barachain, Layer 0, Tron Season 6 is coming up of their hackathon. And so there's just a lot of cool things. And then, of course, it's meme season, meme token season. Prices are up Bitcoin is touching all-time highs. We're still getting amazing once-a-day selfies from Jake till Solana reaches all-time highs. So, but we are going, you know, and for those that think they're too late, we're not. You know, one of the things that we have to take into effect now, the effect of the ETF. Who knows what it's going to do? There's a ton of different ideas on that. That it will stabilize Bitcoin, that it won't let people won't let it drop down, you know, but we don't know. We have the halvening coming up, and it's going to be an interesting time and take to see how the market responds to the halvening and how mom and dad and truck driver Joe and you know, Susie or anyone who is partaking into one of the ETFs in some way or one of the financial instruments that have the Bitcoin ETF wrapped into it, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So really excited to see what comes out of all of this. So we are going to end this because I gotta go back to get back to Denver. So we are going to finish this out, and but we have had a good day, just ending it on a body high, you know. So we will see you on the flip side, and we will see you back in Denver. As always, we end with two things. Our what would we call this? The same thing that we say all the time, our words of wisdom, and the best, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. And that is a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you're looking for opportunity, opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, huge shout out and love to everyone. Huge shout out to SNC, whose wedding I was just at. And the funny thing that I did is I got them a hardware wallet. I'm going to, you know, put some cryptos on it for them. The shittiest of tokens sometimes do the craziest of things. And I'm going to actually put those addresses out there. So in case anyone else wants to wish them a happy day. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm giving them, you know, the hardware device and like $200 worth of crypto. What will you give them if you give them anything? But as always, we end with the greatest worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet, and that is knock knock. Who's there?